Alright, so y'all, Ticker Fan here, as about to title today's video, here to showcase the first pure slasher I've played against in all of NBA 2K23 on display in today's gameplay. So, as you can see, we got Simply June here. He's on a paint beast, level 37, 95 overall, 6'10", and as you can see, his field goal percentage is not too far off of mine, a typical pure slasher myself as well. Now, I have been recently on this shooting build that has 85 3-pointer. I've also had a couple reps on another build that had 83 3-pointer, and that build had like 50 dunk. And it actually was a super fun build as well, but I've not been using that one as much recently for this 1v1 gameplay. As you can see, I have the Cakewalk 1v1 build, the quick dropping dunker that can still dunk meter and get contact dunks and still has 85 3-pointer, good ball handle, can ISO, all that stuff. So the tables have turned. I am now on the basic rim running 6'9" quick dropping 3-point shooting build, and I'm going against a pure slasher. So in today's video too, I want to really stress the point that I have 67 interior defense with 27 block rating as well. So you guys are gonna see that on display in today's video. I hope you enjoy. If you do, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, so on noties, all good stuff, and like always, try to 2,000 likes. So first play off rip. I want to tell you what's going to happen before it even happens, and this is my thought process as it's happening, not just in revision because I'm post-comming this. If he is going to go with the dunk meter, you have to cut it off sooner and higher toward this kind of free throw line area extended, like just around here or so. If he goes in and does an X button while I'm in that exact same position, then he's just going to completely miss it. Nobody's ever going to make a dunk straight through your body while you're sitting like way out here and they're trying to get all the way through your body just with an X button or like up or anything like that with your stick. You need the dunk meter to do that. Or same with if he goes for an acrobat or a euro. Sometimes what you're going to see on display right here, whether it's a dunk meter or a euro or an acrobat, if you meet them that far out, you just body them up and they go with a super contested shot. I don't need block rating to defend that. I don't need interior defense to defend that. I don't need anchor to defend that. If you know how to defend slashers, you don't need a single thing at all, to be honest, to be able to defend them, unless they pull out the dunk meter, and in which case you can still defend them, or for that matter, if you're playing something like 1v1 right here, where they can't do anything to shoot open, like I'm doing right here, the quick drop I just had, or the 3-pointer I just took from the top right here, I'm shooting open shots. It's the easiest thing to take in the game. Obviously, to create those shots may be a tough situation, but let's tell the truth. Let's be honest about this whole situation. Is it that hard to create an open shot? They have to respect your drive really hard. And when you can literally just do this, sit still with the ball in this dominant hand, run off the dominant hand after standing still for so long, and just do a quick first step off a stop and go, which is the easiest thing to do in this game, so cake, and just fly right by him and quick drop. Is it really that hard to get open shots when they have to respect this drive eventually? I mean, this is the easiest stuff I've ever done, and I can't believe people will sit here and bash me and say the stuff that I do takes no skill when it comes to sitting here dunk metering 24/7 on a pure slasher type build. Yeah, I get it. I still miss a 3-pointer, but you will see throughout the whole process of this video, you're gonna 100% understand what I'm talking about. But moving along, once again, you got to cut him off a little bit high and early. Simple as that. Now this right here, just horrible take. This is just someone being a bad slasher, but again, he shoots like 72% from field goal, so obviously he actually has something going for him, but it's not easy. I mean, my whole thought process on this essentially is if you are a pure slasher, you're going to be taking 11 contested shots in this game, 100%. Nobody's going to give you any freebies at all. So you got to make 11 dunk meters or just get by with some BS inside take, especially after this close shot patch as well. And driving layups just aren't like that either. I understand some people think Paint D is horrible in this game, but I'm going to be honest with you, bro. It's stuff like this. People think Paint D is bad because they have to jump at people who are into dunk animations off of maybe getting messed up on the perimeter like this. I mean, this is actually lack of perimeter defense, whether it's from him or the game, whatever the case may be. He did not body me up. He didn't cut me off. He didn't do anything like that. It's just dribbling yourself open and boom, now you're here to the basket. And just because dudes can't get chase down opportunities on this doesn't mean the interior defense is bad. It just means they couldn't cut you off and stop you from getting the interior, to be honest. And that's what a lot of this game really resides in. It's bad interior defense, quote unquote. Now again, you can see still shooting the ball from the top of the key with sharp take. It's like the easiest thing I've ever done in this game. I'm so honest with you guys. This is such easy offense. You can see I'm out here trolling a little bit, and once again, this is actually not even a great take, but you're not going to get this type of separation on pure slasher. You're not going to be able to just get these opportunities where people just play this high up on you and have to respect your jump shot. And now I turn this corner and I'm at the angle, and yes, he actually gets a chase down opportunity to kick me out of the dunk, but Fearless Finisher still goes crazy. I have it on only silver and 80 driving layup, and that's still open, and it's obviously him kicking me out of the dunk from behind, so it's not exactly easy to make me miss on those. Now once again, I'm just gonna be shooting from the top right here, trying out the limitless range. To be honest with you, I actually just wanted a chance to actually defend him again for the sake of the video. It's not too often I get to defend pure slashers or anything like that in this game, so I missed the 3 from the top. Now once again, you're going to see I'm playing a little bit off. He actually goes with a decent crossover, but you actually have to be good with your dunk meter every time, by the way, because again, if you can't earn these points in the paint off just like random BS close shots or bullying people with strength or something like that, or putting them in the basket, I promise you, you can't dunk on people by just pressing your X button if people are defending it well. It's as simple as that. This right here is not going to be a dunk with this X button. It just can't be. It won't happen. And this one right here, you're gonna have to time this in this tiny window every single time for 11 times in this game for you to get a win. And I just know for a fact that people aren't gonna be able they're not gonna be capable of doing that. I mean, honestly, this is why I've never seen a pure slasher in this game, and this is why I get so irritated when people don't allow me to like actually like kind of boast a little bit, or don't really respect what I do when it comes to being on that 25 3-pointer build with like 93 dunk, and act like it takes no skill to do that stuff at all. You know, it takes no skill to come out here and do this stuff. I'm gonna be real with you, this is the easiest stuff ever. Like, and I still come out here and, as you can see, go with this dunk meter right here for no reason, just because I wanted to prove that I can do it as well, even though it actually wasn't exactly the perfect timing on the slightly late. But then come out here and just fade off rip, just preload a fade. Already decided I was gonna fade to the left right here, boom, just green it, simple. It's not hard. I mean, this is actually stuff that like, it's set timing every time. I know what the timing of my jump shot is going to be standing still as long as it's not contested. I know what the timing of my fadeaway is going to be as long as it's not contested. I don't know what the timing is going to be of a contact dunk or a dunk attempt just in general, because I don't know if it's going to put me in a contact. I don't know if it's going to put me in a quick drop. I don't know if it's going to put me in a different dunk animation that I have equipped. I don't know if it's going to just kick me out of a dunk as well. Honestly, there's so many variables when it comes to the pure slasher life, and this is why I wanted to display. I mean, I have 26 block rating, 27 block rating with also like 67 interior defense, no anchor, and held this guy to 0 for 4. And obviously, again, as you can see, he's a level 36 and higher than me, by the way, as if that matters, like the Pro-Am comments say they do. I mean, the level is so important. And then 95 overall, shoots 72% field goal percentage, yet shot 0 in this one. And shout out to this guy. He maybe even watches my videos and stuff too, and I don't want to be too much of a hater or anything like that in the commentaries, but just like I said, it's not really that hard to deal with this stuff. And as you can see, I actually just wanted to check it out because I'm not sure what other people run as far as like pure slasher type builds go. And it is a little bit troll for 1v1 court. I'm not gonna completely lie to you, to be honest. I mean, as you see, the strength is extremely high. His speed and acceleration aren't exactly the greatest. He does have 85 close shot, 93 driving dunk, and 80 standing dunk. And then, as you can see, just pretty mediocre playmaking. So it's nothing super crazy that I wanted to just sit here and talk about like as if I just beat like the best slasher in the whole game or something like that. But I will say, no matter who it was, I just do want to make that point of emphasis. You are going to have to earn every single set of points when you play that 1v1 court or anything like that. I do get when it comes to 2s, 3s, Pro-Am, stuff like that, maybe it's more possible to not have to earn as many points because then you can be a pick and roller. That's the whole point of why I say it's hard for me to go into the rec center and play the point guard like I did on stream for like so many different times, and then people clown me if I take an L and talk about you gotta add shooting to that build when I dropped like 40, 10, and 10 or something like that and lost to their full 5 rec squad or something like that. It's running the 2-3, pinching me with pure locks and camping a super tall 7-3 big man in the paint. I guess this video is me really ranting a lot, and maybe some people will be entertained by it and have some fun with this, but again, I really do want to stress that point of the fact that this is the style I'm running against this guy is so easy as far as offense for my build, and it's so easy to defend this on the defensive side of things, yet people will act like the things I do on that no shooting build take no skill just because I'm dunking, as if the dunk meter itself doesn't take extremely more skill and you don't see way less people do it than just shooting the ball and quick dropping like I just did in this game, because what I did is not hard to do in this game. Alright, so we have a second pure inside game right here, but this one isn't exactly the most like pure slasher-esque build. It's more of a post scorer, kind of just a back down punisher kind of guy, if you will, but I just wanted to use this to showcase in this 1v1 court especially, and just in general, 2s, 3s, ISO, just any purpose that you have of that nature, how much easier it is to be a shooting build that can just quick drop than it is to be a dunking slash post up slash just back down type build, or just mash your way into the paint type build. So you're gonna see the interior defense buff is doing these guys no favors. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. This is the most stupid patch I've ever seen, and I don't really care because it doesn't affect my playstyle quite as much, where I don't do this close shot mashing stuff, to be honest with you. But as you can see, get the body up bump right here. Once again, dudes get thrusted into that stupid driving layup animation. The dude misses 19% contest, by the way, and this is so dumb. Hang on, we gotta go back to this one. So this one, I understand, that's a horrible take, but this one, I have no anchor, no block rating, and 67 interior defense, like I just said. And that's a 19% contest right there. So dumb. This one misses as well. Don't even get the shot feedback to pop up for some reason. And now, once again, I'm just playing hands up defense, trying to stay in his way. Maybe go for a little bump steal here and there. Now, I'm actually going to back off of him because I don't want to get post spin, drop step broken or anything like that. Obviously, I have no post move lockdown. Now the clock's running low. Once again, play hands up. 42% contest, and I get a smother red on that. And now here we are on the offensive end. Boom. Snatch back it into the green. Dude's going to play off. I'm just going to shoot. You know what would happen if they play off when I have the no dunk build? Well, I got to get crafty. I can go for euros. I got to go for dunk meters. I got to do stuff that takes a whole lot more skill than just shooting the ball from right up top and greening a standstill shot wide open. Because people have to respect that, because if they don't, I'm just going to rim run quick drop. Simple as that. So, again, I know this video is extremely, so much more ranting than you guys probably would like to hear, but once again, dudes want to play off, green, easy. I mean, it's not hard. It's really not. Just because I didn't do it doesn't mean that I think it's just gonna be something I can't do. It's not that it's impossible to do. I just like to have my own niche on this game. People have known me as the pure slasher since 2K17, and I've done it consistently into 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and now 23. And I want that to be known that no matter what the game has been, I've made that style work at a 90 win percentage for 7 years in a row. So it's not like the game patches me or anything like that, depending on anything that's done or anything like that. And here I am coming out here on the shooting build. Once again, I'm farming for those 3-pointers, but if he's going to respect it too much, quick drop, easy. It's the easiest play style in the game. The dribbling is way too easy as well. I mean, I can just stand still right there, and if he comes up and guards me, I can just stop and go to the same ball hand. If he guards that ball hand way too tight, boom, flick the stick the other way and just run the other way. It's about as simple as that. Look at this. I mean, and then we even have the attack size ups as well. You can see I was trolling for the most part, but look at this. You can just run to the same side as the ball hand is stopped at. I mean, it's the most brain dead, easy dribbling game there probably has ever been in 2K, and it's funny, man. It's funny that people act like doing a dribble move, stand still, people guard you tight, run, and quick drop is like hard to do or anything like that. So anyway, that's my rant in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, for to drop a like, sub, and turn on noties, all good stuff. And like always, try to 2,000 likes. If you made it to the end of the video, put shot in the comments, show supports me all the way through, or put slasher in the comments, show supports me all the way through. But anyway, we'll close out this gameplay. As you can see, just swagging out in the green. My boy AK told me you have to make 3 shots in a row for that to activate, but obviously I didn't miss in this game, so I don't know what's up with that. But as you can see, 8 for 8, 5 for 5 from 3. Sharp take, primary, broken. It's literally the easiest thing I've ever done. I'm definitely gonna. I was back and forth on whether I wanted to run easy blow-bys takeover to just be able to get those dunk meters that I'm talking about in Pro-Am. But honestly, looking back in retrospect now, it's stupid to even think that. Sharp take is probably just the way to go. Limitless, especially. I mean, people have to respect your 3 from so far. It opens up your rim runs that much easier, which collapses defense. You can make dots and reads from there, and then at that point, you just get free quick drops instead of having a dunk meter in the first place anyway. So easy blow-bys is still going to be the best slasher takeover there is possibly can be, because it makes your meter bigger. But to just, I don't know, man. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. But it is what it is. I mean, this style is easier to do than the pure slasher style for that exact reason. I mean, if I run the easy blow-bys, yeah, it makes the dunk meter easier, but that completely eliminates one of the factors of offense that would be shooting the ball. But I know a lot of comments are going to be like, oh, look, we've been telling you to make a build with shooting for the longest. We've been telling you to make a shooting build. The thing is, I don't want to. I've been wanting to have my own niche style. If I play like this 24/7, who am I at the end of the day? Who is Laker fan? I've made my own niche. I've made my own path, playing as a pure slasher and making that my identity, and doing things that I deem a lot harder to do than the meta. And the truth is, there's a reason a lot of the people in the game play on this exact type of build that I'm on right now, but not on the exact type of build that I normally run. There's a truth to that. I mean, there's a reason this is meta, and there's a reason people don't run the other build. And it's not because they think this style is more fun, it's because they think the other one is way too hard. And they wouldn't ever condemn themselves to the life of that. They also know randoms would never play with them. They also know just all the other ins and outs of the things that make that style that I do extremely hard. But maybe I just have to hop over here and master this playstyle to justify that, and then you guys can really agree with that. But I know there's going to be a lot of supporters in the comments as well that understand where I come from with this. But this video is really more so speaking to the haters as well, just of all the people who clown that style in the first place of the pure inside dunker and act like this stuff takes no skill. I do agree with you guys that will sit here and say the build is trash, or that will say the build is a lot harder to use. I do agree with that to a sense. I mean, I will say the pure insides have a lot of perks to them as well, so obviously, like if you don't upgrade three-pointer on your build somewhere, you're going to get a lot of attributes in return somewhere else. So whether that's extreme finishing, or maybe you have better ball handling than a regular popper would or anything like that, where a popper maybe sacrifices playmaking, but a pure inside big man will have the playmaking and can add to that factor as well, be helpful on the press break, or maybe just secondary offense in the half court as well. Or maybe you have extreme defense like my other build has, with like 94 offensive rebound, gold rebound chaser, and Hall of Fame box out beast, and I can be used as a pick and roller because my offensive rebounding is extremely high as well. So there's a lot of value to things like that, and that's why I really say I think everybody should just understand that some things are for you and some things aren't, and I'll just put it like that. But in today's video, I really would like to explain to you guys, I'm 100% expecting to be on this build moving forward in Pro-Am a good bit. What I want to do is run a second team where I'm running 5 out as a point guard, and I can play with maybe just 2 shooters on the wings, or maybe even a point guard option on the wing where I can run pick and roll with him occasionally, or pick and pop, maybe even run Tonic on the wing with like a pure stretch 7-footer or something like that with like 92 3-pointer, and then just run 2 pure locks to carry on defense. And I'll maybe just play wing defense, and I'll just play 5 out on O. And I really want to see how easy this can be in the Pro-Am, and I'm not really expecting that it will be extremely easy, because 5 out is going to be a little bit tougher with the amount of help defenders that can be everywhere. But at the end of the day, it's still my exact same build as far as offense goes, between the same finishing, the same playmaking, then really just added shooting. So it should make offense even easier than what I've been doing for the most part. It's just I then can't contribute to the defense quite as much, which I did respond to a comment talking about that as well, where they're saying I need to implement shooting into my build for the comp Pro-Am stuff. But at that point, then what on defense? Like, you guys sometimes don't really understand, and again, I say you guys as in like the people who do say this type of stuff in a hating way. Sometimes you guys don't understand, like, that me having that inside build that plays lockdown on defense and plays the pick and roller and 5 out option on offense is what allows us to have a Tonic on the court, where he's not extremely invested into offensive rebounding, pick and roll type things, but he can spot up in the corner and be a good post scorer option, or outside post scorer option, or mid-range shooter, 3-point shooter that produces from the corner. We have, once again, because I'm 6'9" playing lock instead of 6'7" or anything like that, we have a power forward that's also 6'9" who can play sides D with, but he contributes to the offense too because of the badge tiering. I don't think a lot of people understand what my build does for the team collectively because of the amount of hats it wears, but it is what it is, man. Again, sometimes you have to explain that to people for them to understand it for the most part. But anyway, don't mean to be so negative and hateful in this video. It's just I have a lot to get off my chest because it's been pent up for months and months and months now of me playing like that and people hating on it, and they have for years and years and years consistently, because the stigma behind slashers back in the day is it takes no skill, which I can agree with back then. I mean, you have to still dribble yourself open, but all you had to do was hold down on your stick and pray for a dunk. Nowadays, you run into the hoop and hold down on your stick or hold X button, you're getting that stuff sent back, bro. Simple as that. You cannot get that stuff to go without a dunk meter, or to at least get crafty in those situations that you need a Euro dunk, a hop dunk, a spin dunk, anything like that. I mean, that stuff really does require a whole lot more skill than it ever has, and there's a reason they're extinct in this game. It's just the truth. But anyway, that's all for the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. And on that, take it easy, man. Peace.